Today we are going to deal about a topic from nursing management, that is management by objectives. So first we will see the introduction of this topic. So this term, this was first introduced by a person named Peter Drucker, and he has mentioned this management by objectives in his book. And the book name was The Practice of Management. It was published in 1954, and it is one of the popular technique of appraisal of the managerial performance. So, according to him, he states that a concept of human behavior and human motivation it applies to managers at all levels in all functional areas and to any kind and size of organization. So here we are using the concept of two, that is human behavior and human motivation. And one more thing, important thing is that it is applied to all the managers at all levels, top level, middle level, and low level. All the managers will be included in all functional areas and to any kind and size of organization. So, as we belongs to nursing profession and we are studying this management object, it doesn't means that it is only focusing on the nursing profession. In any functional areas, in any professional areas, this management by objectives can be applied. So here we are using two concepts, that is human behavior and human motivation, and this can be applied to all the level managers, top level, yeah, or middle level or lower level. And it is applied in all the functional areas to any kind and any size of the organization. It is a process which ideally begins at the top of the organization with the establishment of specific organizational objectives. So the beginning will be at the top level. Okay. And then at the second level of organization, managers working with their bosses establish objectives for the departments that are consistent with the organizational objectives. So at the first level or the top level managers, they will be designing the objectives, organizational objectives. But the second level people, according to the department wise, they will be setting the objectives for their individual departments. Okay, this procedure is repeated down to the lowest level managers in the organization. So the same thing, each department level head, they will be sitting together, subordinates and coordinates, everyone will be sitting together and they will be setting the objectives. So this thing will be continuing in all level up to the down to the lowest level managers. Also it will continue. The value of management by objective is that it communicates the mission, goals, and objectives of the organization to the lower levels. If we see in high level organization, only the main persons working in that organization, they only may be knowing what is the objectives of their institution or their area. But in this case, if we are following this management by objectives, each person at all the level people will be knowing about the objectives. They will be knowing about the mission, goals, and objectives. So, this value of the main value of management objective is that the vision, goals, and objectives of the organization is communicated until up to the lower levels. Lower level managers work out their plans and targets in consultation with their subordinates. So, whoever is working, they will be consulting with their subordinates. Then these are then sent to higher levels for consideration. So the first objectives are made by the main top level organization. Then according to each department wise, the organization or each the department of the organization, they will be setting the objectives. So all the low level, whatever up to the low level, what all the objectives were set by each department, this will be sent again to the higher level for the consideration. Okay. Thus, now what happens? This will allow the employees to participate in planning and control of their own work. Okay. Then this involvement of employees increase their motivation and commitment to their work. So we said that in the initial field, we said that it is two concept is there. That is motivation. Okay, we are motivating the workers to participate, so they will be more motivated to work there because they are also involved in making the objectives and setting the objective. So they automatically they will have the mindset. They will be setting their mind that yes, we have set the objective, so we should work for our organization to achieve that objectives. That commitment and that motivation will be there in each employees. In simple terms, the management by objectives. It is a comprehensive managerial system, okay, that integrates that integrates many key managerial activities in which way systematically and consciously, and what will be their aim. They will be aiming towards effective and efficient achievement of organizational objectives. So it is comprehensive means many persons are involved, and comprehensive managerial system, and they integrates with the managerial activities, and systematically and consciously it is made, and their aim or whatever they are doing, it is directed towards effective and efficient achievement of organizational objectives. Okay, so that is in simple term, this is what the management by objectives. It is comprehensive managerial system that integrates with key managerial activities, and in which manner, in systematically and consciously manner, because each employee, they are aware about the objective, so it is consciously, it is conscious, and or whatever we said now, it all directs towards the effective as well as efficient achievement of organization objectives. That is about management by objectives. Now the definition, there are various definitions given by different persons. So we will see three across. This definition was given by Georges Odion. It is a process whereby the superior and subordinate managers of an enterprise jointly identify its common goals, define each individual's major areas of responsibility in terms of the results expected of them, and use these measures as guides for operating the units and assessing the contribution of each of its members. So what we said here, it is a process here whereby the superior as well as the subordinate managers, they jointly, they are identifying the goals, then responsibilities, what they expect, and using these measures, they will be operating the units, and they will assess the contribution of each of its members. Okay, so here in this definition, we are uh, we are aware that here superior as well as subordinate managers are involved here. They jointly, they will be involved in setting the goals, and they will work accordingly so as to achieve the goals. That is about management objectives according to Georges Odion. Next is by Haynes, Weyrich, and Arnold Woods. So it is this the thing what we said previously, that flow chart. It is a comprehensive managerial system that integrates many key managerial activities in a systemic manner, consciously directed towards the effective and efficient achievement of organization objectives. So this is the same thing which we discussed in that flow chart regarding management by objectives. Now next is according to Wendell L. French, it is a process in which there is periodic agreement between a superior and a subordinate on the subordinate's objectives for a particular period, and a periodic review of how well the subordinate achieved those objectives. Here what is there? As we said in the first definition, subordinates as well as superior will be involved for a particular period, and after that setting the objectives, after working for that, the same thing will be reviewed again whether the subordinates were able to achieve that objective. That is MBO, that is management by objectives. So it is according to Mendel L. French. Next, we are moving on to the objectives. So we got some idea about what is management by objectives. So what will be the objectives of MBO? That is, first one is we will be able to measure and judge the performance. Okay, then we can relate the individual performance to the organizational goal. We will be able to foster increasing competence and growth of subordinates. It will enhance the communication between the superior and subordinate. We know that both of them are participating in setting the objectives. So there will be a good rapport, there will be good communication between them. Next objectives are, it serves as a basis for judgment about salary and promotion. So each persons or each subordinates and as well as a superior are involved in making the objectives and they will work accordingly to achieve the goals. So based on that, whether they work for achieving the goals, we will see that we can judge their performance and then we can make the salary as well as promotion. We can increase their salary or promotion can be given. Then to stimulate subordinates motivation means the subordinates are also participating, so they will be get motivated. So for motivation also we can implement this method to serve as a device for organizational control and integration. So this management by objective can be used as a device for control as well as integration of the organization. And as well as one more thing, it is objective. One more objective is that here using this management objectives, we are able to set long term as well as short term objectives. So these are the objectives for management by objectives. Next is the steps. So first step is we have to set the goals. Then we have to plan how to make this. Then implement and review the performance. You are very aware about these terms. So setting goals is what we said in the definition itself. We said top level managers, even the middle level, in the low level people are managers will be involved in setting the goals. So they will be setting the goals. Top managers set goals. Middle management managers work with first line level managers. Then what they will do according to the whatever the goals are set, they will plan. What they will plan, they will decide who will do this, how they are going to work for this, what they will do, and whom will be doing. Okay, so they will be deciding regarding who, how, what, and whom, for what, to achieve the goals which they have set at the first step. Next, whatever they have planned in this planning phase, all that thing will be implemented in the implementing plans they are working out. Then, after implementing, we will be moving on towards the reviewing performance. We will see whether whatever the goals were set, whether it has achieved or not, or they will review the performance of everyone, whether the objectives, whatever set it was practicable or not, whether it was achievable. So everything will be reviewed here. So that is performance appraisal or review. Performance will be reviewed here. So setting goals, planning, implementing plans, and reviewing performance. Next, the process. There is a cycle for the management objectives. First one is, we know that we have to define the organizational goals. Then we will determine the employees. First, organization goals is made. The main goal for the organization has been made. Then they will determine the employees or subordinate objectives at the next level. Okay, next middle or low level, the employees and subordinates, they will be determining the objectives. Then what they will be doing, the constant one. So whatever the objectives were set, they will work out. So constantly that will be monitored. Employee progress as well as the performance will be monitored, and then performance evaluation will be done, then feedback, and then performance up. If the subordinates or who all are involved in this, if they have worked properly, whether the result was positive, then they will be given performance appraisal. So this is the cycle. And if again if the feedback was negative, then again they will do the same thing will be repeated. They will be make some changes. So define organization goals that will determine the employees or subordinates objectives, constantly monitoring they will be monitoring the employee progress as well as performance evaluation, feedback will be provided, performance appraisal. So that is about the process. Next, the goals. So here there is one mnemonics that is SMART, SMART, SMART. S is the goals is, it is specific, it is measurable, it is achievable, it is realistic, and it is time bound. There are time limit for the management by objectives. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Next, the benefits of management by objectives. First one is what are the first benefit is that it emphasizes on developmental as well as utilization of the human resource. So here we are using the the workers whoever in that institution, they are participating, so we are maximum we are utilizing the resources, human resources. Okay, the next one is it identify the problems of management include structure, strategies and practice. So here by the management objectives we are able to identify the problems, including the structure, including the strategies as well as the practice. And it focuses on attention and effort on priority areas. So where the more priority is essential, so there we can focus more attention and we can make more effort there. Then planning becomes more precise and useful. So we have set the goals. The second step we are planning. So whatever we are planning, that will be precise and useful in management by objectives. And here the objectives will be explicit and directs work activity towards their achievement. So they are working for their uh, institution, so it will directly or indirectly they will be in personally also they are gaining some achievement. Then it provides clear standards of control and facilitates self-control. Okay. So here what the standards of control is provided as well as self-control is facilitated. It sharpens accountability because if each persons are involved in making the objectives, so whoever have made the objectives, they are accountable to perform accordingly. So each each level managers, each level workers or superior or subordinates, whoever has made the objectives, they are accountable for their work. It highlights interdependence within the organization. So only one objective is set at the top level. So the top level managers, they will be interacting with others. But here in management by objectives, subordinates as well as in top level, middle level, low level, all the people are actively participating in setting objectives. So there will be interdependence. Any one manager level, they cannot work independently. Here they are interdependent. Okay. Then management by objectives provides a vehicle for delegation of authority. So here the authority is given to each department wise because they have set the objective, so that they are working for that objective to gain that objective. So they have the authority for that. So it is a provides a vehicle for delegation of authority. Next is stimulates organizational change, enabling the top management to initiate, plan, direct, and control the direction and speed of change by providing guidelines for plan change. Then it provides clarity in organization action. It is it is clear and cut. It is crystal clear. Then it provides greatest opportunity for personal satisfaction by adopting participatory approach. So here in management by objectives, we are here one approach is done, that is participatory approach. So because we are adopting this participatory approach, so the personal satisfaction will be there. Each person will be satisfied, that is job satisfaction. So that is the main thing what we need. Each employees who are working there, they should be satisfied with their work. So if it is there, then it will help the organization. It established good interpersonal relationship between the management and employees. It increases the efficiency of management and the organization as a whole, as the decisions are taken both by superiors and subordinates. So management and organization will be more efficient because here even the superiors as well as the subordinates are taking the decisions. Then it helps in coordinating the activities of different units and departments. So here with the help of management by objectives, here the activities it is possible to coordinate the activities at different levels. And it is a welding techniques. Welding technique means we are that joins personal centered management. Welding means two things we are bringing it together. So here also we are making it together, that joins the personal centered management to the result centered management. Okay, as we know, each persons are involved, they will be setting the objective, they will be working towards gaining that objectives efficient and effective manner. But directly or indirectly, it is focused toward the result centered management. Whatever they are working, it is for the best for the institution. So it is a result centered management also. So it is act as a building technique. Next is limitations. So we said that benefits for the management objectives, but there are some limitations also. First one is time and cost. We know that if only the superiors were participating in the setting objectives, so it is little, it will not, it does not consume so much of time. But here, not only the superiors, even the subordinates are participating in setting the objectives. So it will take time. So even it is cost. It takes cost also. See, it consumes the time as well as it takes cost. Okay, it can be expensive. Then there can be problem in objective setting. So subordinates also in different according to their department they are making their objectives. So there can be some problem in the objective setting. Then emphasis on short-term objectives. If it is they are making departmental wise objectives, so it can be short term. At the superior level, what they are making it is long. It can be long-term goals. Here, short-term objectives. So if the subordinates they are according to the departmental unit, if they are making the objectives, so it emphasizes on the short term. So here, but in the institution or organization, it is made for a long-term plan. So here that is one limitation. Then inflexibility. Okay, then frustration because each employees will be frustrated. Then failure to teach management by objective philosophy. Okay, so these are the limitations. So here time will be consumed, cost will is used, then problem in objective setting, emphasize on short-term objectives. It is inflexible, it can be inflexible, frustration, failure to teach MBO philosophy. Okay. Next is the conditions, essential condition for successful execution of MBO. So to be successful, what are the essential conditions should be followed? First thing is we need the support from all. Because not only the superior are involved, all the subordinates are also involved. So we need support from all. Then acceptance of MBO program by the manager. So all the manager person they should accept this because some managers they will not be willing to adopt this MBO program because it involve because they it is not centered on themselves. They have to gain uh, they have to focus on the subordinates also. So here some managers they may not accept this, so that we need acceptance from them. Then training of managers is essential. There should be commitment, organization commitment should be there, and adequate time and resources should be given because in limitation we said it consumes more time, so adequate time as well as the resources should be given. Then provision of uninterrupted information feedback. They have set the objective, they are working towards that. So each department they should give proper feedback to their upper level. This provision uninterrupted information feedback. Now, implication of management by objectives in nursing. First thing, in which way we can use this in nursing area? We can through this we can measure and judge the performance of a worker like staff nurse or any person. We can measure their performance, we can judge their performance through management by objectives. Then we can correlate the individual performance to the organization goals. Then as well as it clarifies the job responsibility expected from staff. If the staff herself is making the objectives, so she get clarify she are she is able to clarify the responsibilities. It fosters the increasing competence and growth of subordinates. So here we need here they will be competence of the workers can be fostered as well as growth of the subordinates will be fostered. Then here in some institution for the salary increment as well as for the promotion, we need some data. Okay, if a staff nurse is working in a ward, so we need to assess whether she is eligible to increase the salary and whether she is eligible to for promotion. So for that we can get the data through management by objectives. Then it stimulates the subordinate motivation, helps in organizational work control and integrating the activities. So that is the implications in nursing. So that is about the management by objectives. So we'll just have the and we just summarize. So what is management by objectives? Here both the superior as well as subordinates are participating, and here two concepts we are using, that is human motivation. Here we can see we are using the two concept, that is concept of human behavior as well as human motivation. These two concepts we are using, and all level managers, all level subordinates as well as superiors will be participating in this, and any kind and size of organization can be participated. And it is a comprehensive managerial system. It integrates different managerial activities in systematic and consciously way, and towards the effective and efficient achievement of organization objectives. Then definition, objectives, steps. First we have to set the goals, then we have to plan, then we will be implementing the plans, then we will review the performance. Then cycle, define the organization goals, then employer subordinate objectives will be determined. We have to constantly monitor the employee progress and performance evaluation, providing feedback and performance appraisal. Then goals, smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Then benefits, we are discussing about different benefits of management objective. Here the communication is possible. Then the workers themselves, they will be motivate, they have motivation to work. Okay, then so all that they will be, they are accountable, so they will work properly. So these are the benefits. And limitations are time and cost, problem objective setting, emphasizes on short-term objectives, inflexibility, frustration, failure to teach and view philosophy. And these are the essential conditions that we need for the successful execution of management objectives. We need acceptance from all, support, and managers should be accept this program. Managers should be trained accordingly, or commitment should be there, allocation of adequate time and resources, uninterrupted information feedback should be there. In nursing, how it can be useful, it measures and checks the performance. For the salary hike, for the promotion, the data can be collected by this program, and then we can clarify the job responsibilities expected from staff, fosters the increasing competence and growth of subordinates, it stimulates the subordinates. So these are the things that included in management objectives. So these are the references you can go through for in regarding this topic. Okay, thank you.